Think about it. Everywhere I go, me and my niggas smoking weed. Somebody might have a bottle. Somebody might have some lean. Somebody might have some perks. Niggas in love with this shit. Like, and people don't really realize it for real, and it holds you back. Somebody might be like, oh, I want to do this. But you can't do it because every day, around the time you need to do something, you doing that. And I really realized that with like even with smoking weed in my job, I was like, bro, I'm coming to work high and I'm like helping people do this, and this. Bro, I could do this after I get off of work.
I feel
Like
that.
people
Feel
don't
that.
think about it like that for real. For
Yeah.
people like, or the biggest one, yo, I gotta smoke before I eat. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's not too good because you need to feed yourself before you like take it from yourself. If you wake up and you start drinking and smoking, bro, you're taking all that energy you had, that shit is going right out of you. And then you're gonna feed yourself and you're gonna go right back to sleep. No, oh no. So I feel like that's a big one for real. And people don't speak on it too much because I feel like they're afraid to. They don't want to face that shit. Cause it's something that think about it. We walk out the crib, there's a nigga on the block selling weed, or there's a liquor store down the street from your house. Like, and if you got money, you're going there every day. Niggas buy weed every day. Niggas buy bottles every day. Think about how many dimes niggas buy a day or an eighth or an ounce. Like, think about how many little shooters people buy a day. Half pint, full bottles. Yo, it's really like hurting people for real, for real. Like, for real. It's real. It's really sad.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's real.
Agreed.
So you feel like detaching from it, like, do you feel like did you just stop cold turkey, or like what's the detachment now? Like,
Man, it's really depending how dependable are you on it. Because I know me personally, like I could stop smoking weed cold turkey because I don't depend on it for like a sense
I
of
feel
like,
that.
um, oh, I need this to calm down. I just smoke weed to be creative. Like so I could just stop. Like
Yeah, I could just
Stimulate
stop
the
for
brain.
3 months,
Yeah,
6 months.
same.
I could stop for
yeah,
just 2 years.
just like drinking. Like
Yeah.
I don't like drinking like that, but I like to drink when I'm socially being active with my
Facts.
people. Like you
Yeah.
feel me? Like other than that, I'm not drinking. I drink
Yeah.
some wine or some champagne for real. And if I'm getting too fucked up off of that, I know it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like so I think that's probably I think to me personally, I think that's bigger than the money. Because once we get the money, that's where we're going to. Before we could buy cars and all this type of stuff, like depending on how much money you got. But I know somebody right now to get their taxes and they ain't got too much money.
Yeah.
And they could go on to go buy a pound of weed to go flip that money. Like, you feel me? Like, nigga get that taxes, that shit drop on the Friday. That nigga about to go out and have fun. He about to go buy some bottles.
It's like refund checks in college.
I don't see nobody really, and I'm not saying, oh, dude, I'm not telling people to do with their money, but I don't see a nigga saying, oh, I got $1,000, well, 500 is about to go into a savings account or an investment account. That whole $1,000 is going into you having fun.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real, man. Y'all ain't think of anything?
Nah.
Nah, you don't feel like y'all attached to anything.
Having a hard time, bro. I mean, like, I was gonna say, like, I was gonna bring up, like vaping. I think I'm over attached to. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's like, at this point, it's like a habitual necessity, and like it just kind of goes off of what Brooks was saying. Everything that goes along with that. Like for me, it's like I can't go a certain amount of time without like doing that shit. So it's got to a point, and I'm trying to regulate it right now. It's like an active goal. That like I just set myself like mad recently, just trying to cut down on my usage. But like I'm not trying to look to completely remove it from my life right now because I just can't imagine it without it right now. It shows it's like a real problem. You know what I'm saying? So that was one thing, but I feel like I could have had like a more deep answer, but I can't think of anything right now. So
Nah, that's cool. That's a good answer.
Your answer straight, because
Yeah,
I
man.
know.
So money, drugs, smoking in general.
much everything.
That's you feel me?
And the last one would be sex.
Yeah.
Money, drugs, and sex.
Drugs
Like,
and sex, vices.
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
and let me ask you something about the vaping. Like, do you do hookah?
nah.
Okay. So
Nah.
so what was like? What's the Why do you vape?
Man, them shits was around when I was in college.
Okay.
Right? So motherfuckers would basically this is how everybody starts with it, yo. It'd be like motherfuckers like it was when the jewel was the thing back in the day. Everybody was passing around the jewel, whatever. Hit that shit when you drunk. Then next thing you know, it's like you tired of being a mooch, tired of asking motherfuckers all the time, yo, let me hit your thing, whatever. You don't want to be that guy. So then you go and purchase your own. Now you're not only doing it when you drink. Now it becomes a habit.
Habit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
now it's like
That's how they planned it.
it's incorporated into your
Yeah.
day. Yeah, bro. Like, you know, like I have like a sales background. Like whenever I'm like working or whatever, you know, I'm like prospecting, doing whatever. I got that thing right there with me, just scrolling through, lock the fuck in, and just like hitting that thing. So it's like for me, it's like I have mad different habits that I'm used to now, where that is a piece of it, and it's mad hard to like stray away from those types of tendencies because like to me that's just like it's like you know just like it's like bread and peanut butter and jelly like just goes together, like that's just the way it goes. So
Mm. I only ask because like I see like vaping is like honestly a big thing, and like I look at like no disrespect to anybody if y'all smoke blacks, but vaping and blacks I feel like it's the same thing, and I'm like I honestly don't feel like people should do it for real
Yeah.
because I tell people all the time I'm like you want to go smoke a black, go buy some weed. You could go get high or just don't do nothing at all for real.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Don't smoke blacks for real. That's me personally. I
yeah,
don't know.
I feel that, bro. Cause yeah, nah,
Niggas
I mean,
didn't
we can go
smoke
deeper
blacks
about that.
around me.
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
I used to crush niggas blacks. Like I'm ripping them apart. Like yo, it's a pound of weed on the table. Get high. Like, I understand if you don't want to get too high, but don't get high and then go smoke a black.
That's like
Yeah, it's
taking
two
shots
different
at
things,
the bar.
though.
Taking shots at the bar, and you feel me finishing off with a Corona. You don't want to be too drunk.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna-
nah,
it's
that's
gonna hold
that's
you
what I
over.
stays doing.
I don't know.
that.
I can't speak on that. I don't drink beer for real, so I
Alright,
don't know
bro,
how
like-
that feel.
A beer is like a mild.
Okay,
Give you the little head. It don't hit too hard like no weed, but it still give you the little
just a buzz.
yeah, a little buzz.
Yeah, nah,
Okay.
definitely.
To hold you over. You know what I mean? That's why some people smoke miles. You could go somewhere and smoke a mild.
Yeah,
For real.
I mean, I don't personally do it, but
yeah,
Yeah. It's also just a different kind of buzz and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's
I don't know how to explain it really.
straight
honestly,
tobacco
but
to the
it's
mata.
like-
You walking around
different
dizzy
kind
as
of
hell.
it's a different kind of buzz. Speaking of buzz,